A pleasant evening to you all. A 42-year-old Indian who was working in Seychelles on a fixed-term employment contract (GOP) and was involved in an incident at Beauvalon Beach was deported yesterday. The man was arrested on the 2nd of January after he allegedly wore a mask to take photos of girls and women in bikinis on the beach without their consent. In another case, Ana Flavia Ribeiro, a 22-year-old Brazilian woman, and Jonas Hempfer, a 19-year-old German, were sentenced to 1 year in prison for theft. However, the judge in charge of the case ordered that their sentences be suspended for a period of 2 years and that they be deported. The two convicts had on the 18th of December last year robbed locals at Ferry Lane at Anse Royal. The police managed to recover all the stolen goods. Cable and Wireless Seychelles has announced the appointment of Nadi Hassan as its new Chief Executive Officer effective 1st of February 2025. Mr. Hassan will be taking over from Mr. Georges Dufay, who will retire on the 28th of February. In a press release, Cable and Wireless said an extensive experience in finance, banking, and risk management, Mr. Hassan is well positioned to lead the telecommunication company into its next phase of growth and innovation. The company has extended its heartfelt appreciation to Mr. Dufay for his outstanding contributions and leadership over the years. The Ministry of Finance, National Planning and Commerce has signed a contract with Lina Pico and PFM Smart to develop a system that integrates financial management information called IFMIS. The purpose of this system is to make government financial procedures and services faster and more efficient, and also to improve the provision of accurate and prompt financial information amongst organizations and members of the public. The Principal Secretary for Finance, Astrid Tamatava, said the government has found it necessary to develop this new system because they want a more modernized financial processes.
We have achieved this signing of the contract through an open tender that we launched, and the Limpico, together with a consortium with PFM Smart, they've won the tender, and the contract will be starting this year, and we expect it to be completed by early 2026 for us to implement the project as a whole. The IFMIS system, Integrated Financial Management Information System, is a system that incorporates the whole PFM framework. So from the budget planning to the budget execution, monitoring and control, which will also include inventory, asset management module. There will be different modules incorporated in the system: revenue management, revenue collection, payments, just to name a few. Currently, the system that we have, it's very outdated. And we have separate systems who are not really integrated together. And this is no longer meeting our requirement. We do have a lot of reform that we have done over the years, and we feel that it is time that we need a new system, which is an integrated system, which will make the life of the Ministry of Finance more easier in terms of data, but at the same time, us being able to have the most accurate information real time to provide to our different stakeholders, which will include the public in general.
The population of Seychelles is expected to increase in the next 14 years from 120,000 to about 2,000. This statement comes from statistician Emmanuel Elizabeth after the Bureau of Statistics released the projection on population growth from 2024 to 2064. This forecast has two parts, one covering the entire population, including immigrants, and the other one covering only Seychellois. The factors taken into account is in this forecast are births, death, and migration. Ms. Elizabeth pointed out that despite the increase in the migrant population, Seychellois remain the largest segment of the population.
The population will increase from around 121,000 to 200,000. That's for all residents, but in terms of Seychellois only population, it will increase around 100 to 100,000 to around 121,000 in 40 years. In terms of migration, yes, which reflects to the quite increase in the population. You will see that migration plays a biggest role in the increase, especially more migrants coming in the country, especially male migrants coming in the country, that will feed into the sector that requires more employment, such as tourism, such as construction, and retail also, which is form part of that.
The Office of the President has announced the appointment of a new board for the Institute of Early Childhood Development, ICD. Dr. Xavier Rose has been appointed as the new chairperson. He replaces Captain David Savvy. Mr. Mohamed Afif is the new vice chairperson, and the other board members are Sonia Monsienne, Amélie Nouris, Beryl Laboudalon, Mavis L'Espoir, Ralph Agrippin, and the chief executive officer of ICD, Shirley Shupi, is an ex officio member. And the board has been appointed for a 3-year period effective from the 1st of January 2025. The President has also announced the reappointment of the members of the ICD Appeals Board, and the chairman of the Appeals Board, Michel Margaret, and the 2 other members are Alex Souf and Anne-Marie Bibi, and they have been reappointed for 3 years effective from the 1st of January this year. So that's it for now. I'll be back at 8 with the Creole Bulletin.